Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Let's go ahead and get into your messages here, guys. I wanted to take a look at challenges and solutions for you and perhaps the person that you're focused on, or just your overall life at this time. Let's go ahead and grab some insight. General as always, so please keep that in mind. I'll be using my Silhouettes deck, and I'm really happy to announce that this has been revised. It's now available in my deck shop. I'll link everything down below, of course. All right, Taurus, so for your timeless reading, let's go ahead and grab some insight here. Focusing first on the challenges. Let's see. We do have travel. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Okay. Some of you might actually be thinking about traveling at this time. Maybe you don't have the budget for it or the finances. Kind of getting that for some. We have rejection, okay? This says that door is closed forever. The opportunity to fix it has been dismissed when the one you want no longer wants you, knowing the love story has reached the end. So this is a relationship that clearly is over. All right, and maybe there was a point during this partnership where you were so focused on the end game. Perhaps you saw yourself marrying this person or you guys being together forever, and that's what you were mostly focused on, but the little things along the way challenged the partnership. But they could also be afraid that if they were to approach you, possibly wanting a reconciliation, that you might ultimately reject them. All right, let's see what else. Let me grab one more. One more card focusing on the challenges for Taurus. Look at this. So Divine Feminine, this relationship that has ended, it hurt you. You know, it definitely hurt you. Maybe your heart is feeling really broken and still healing right now. So let's go ahead and clarify this and see what else we can tap into. I'll be pulling from the Doodle Tarot. All right, let's go ahead and see. But I really do feel, Divine Feminine, if this is something that you're tapped into, you'll be able to heal from this. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn here, somebody who might have had addictive behavior or actual addictions. This could be tapped into materialism, playfulness, feeling trapped somehow. Okay, so if you're feeling bound to a particular someone, and that could have been a very challenging situation, maybe this is an indication to either end things, or if you haven't already, you know, there's something to consider here. Let's see what else. Someone's in that devil energy. Maybe you've tapped into that, but you could also be dealing with somebody who's in that vibe. All right, what else, please, for Aries? This could have been a masculine for my feminines. Could be a Capricorn, or they could have Capricorn in their chart. We do have the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords, somebody who's energetic, talkative, vigilant. Okay, but they also tend to be non-committal at times. All right, so let's see. That could have been part of the issue, Divine Feminine. Maybe they rejected you. It could go either way. But it clearly is showing us that this relationship doesn't have what it takes to go the distance here. And oh, look at these cards. We've got the Five of Pentacles. That's followed by the Tower. So 100% we're seeing it here. It came to an end. It could have been an abrupt ending to the relationship. I feel it was devastating, perhaps for both parties, but this person that you detached from, Taurus, I feel that they're not in a good place. Perhaps they struggle financially. And again, if it's got something to do with addictions, they're struggling. They're feeling left out of your life. Maybe you helped them somehow, but it ended, you know, it was a disaster in the making. You know, it was like a connection that just wasn't good from the very beginning, perhaps. What else, please, angels and spirit guides, for Taurus? Looking at the challenging situations that are affecting you. All right, well, I'm really happy to see that. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, and things are turning around for you. So I love that. There's change that's happening for you, perhaps especially my divine feminines who have a broken heart and were truly devastated by this whole experience. This is a turning point. Finally, this is good luck falling on your side here. This makes sense for me as well that we've got the Four of Swords, because Tower moments are difficult and we need time to recuperate from an experience like that. And that's where this Four of Swords comes in. It's like taking a break from the stresses and the obstacles and the challenges, you know, because it's difficult. And so perhaps, you know, Taurus, right now you just need time to heal, time to yourself, time to not interact with anyone, perhaps, if you haven't already moved on to another relationship. Maybe you already have recovered, you know. It really depends on when this happened, but this is part of the challenge that's coming through, and for some reason it's still lingering here. Look at this. We've got the Hierophant, which is, of course, your own Taurus energy. This is tapping into commitment. Perhaps this person had commitment issues, or they were committed to something else. It could be obsessive. It could be addictive. That's just the way it's presenting itself here for me. They hurt you big time. Look at this. We've got the Three of Swords coming through. They broke your heart. This is grief. This is trauma. Could be depression for some of you. It wasn't easy at all. Was not easy. We do have the Ten of Wands, Taurus, that's coming through. So perhaps there's a part of you that's still so overwhelmed by what happened, or it's feeling like this heavy energy that's just weighing you down when it comes to this person. You know, they are coming through with that devil vibe, which can feel like a heavy energy. Let's see what else. What else, please? Okay, I love it. Chariot. So some of you might be dealing with a Cancer as well. I feel for my Tauruses that you're moving on. Maybe you've moved on to a Cancer. This energy, though, could be about, sometimes it can represent someone who tends to want to control things. So you could be dealing with a controlling individual, but for the most part, it's very positive. It's moving you towards a different direction. It can be overcoming the challenges and obstacles. So that's a good thing, Taurus, because I feel you're meant for a better experience in your life. This is nice as well with the Six of Swords, because you're moving away from whatever hurt you and traumatized you. You really are going through a transformation in your life. It is a transition. You're moving on, you know, better days are ahead for you. And perhaps you're already seeing signs that that's improving. So that's a good thing. I really like how that presented itself for Taurus, because we clearly see some of these cards were challenging, especially the feminine. You've gone through or are still going through a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into some more positive energies here as to what the solution is for that type of energy. If you've already moved on from a toxic relationship, for example, let's take a look and see who's surrounding you, who could come towards you, who's there to support you. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. We have the Singer. This love connection will have you singing from the rooftops. Their love will be like music to your heart and soul, uplifting and inspiring, the kind of love that will have you both dancing off into the sunset, living happily ever after. I love that. Somebody could be a singer as well. They could be very gifted as far as music is concerned. Let's grab another one. What else, please, for Taurus? Ooh, you could also be attracting an Aries here. You could also have Aries in your chart, perhaps. So we do see the Ram. You won't have to wait long for this romance to take off. Your Aries love will take the lead and initiate the first move. Dive in head first. Magnetic passion that's off the charts. Hot, direct, and straightforward. If they want you, they're coming to get you. Ooh, all right. Let's go ahead and see what else. Let me grab one more. And we have the fireplace. Lots of cozy conversations with this love connection, cuddling in front of a nice warm fire, enjoying each other's company, no drama, silent treatments, or cold shoulders in this partnership, just a special bond that will last for many seasons. So that's wonderful. I really like how that's coming through. And of course, as I'm doing this reading, it is hot as hell where I'm at. It's like over 100 degrees, and I can't even think of sitting in front of a fireplace right now, but that is what's coming through. So let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into with some tarot messages. Maybe music is something that you have in common. And I'm also feeling, because this feels very holiday-ish to me, so maybe November, December is when things might cozy up between you and this person. Could be a new love for some of you, or you just move on to someone else that you're feeling more compatible towards. I love that we have the Magician, so you will be able to manifest something better or someone better, Taurus. This is what's going to bring you the happiness that you deserve. We do have the Ace of Pentacles. So when it comes to your finances, when it comes to life overall, there's a new beginning here for you. It's a fresh start. So that's coming forward for love, perhaps career advancements, you know, new opportunities coming in for you. It could also be an offer of commitment from the right person. Could be marriage, maybe someday. Let's see what else here. What else, please? Look at that. We've got the Lovers. We do have soulmate energy coming through here for you, Taurus. So you could also connect with a Gemini. And so I love this because the Magician picks up off of Gemini and Virgo. So any of the signs that's coming through here could be potentials for you. But this right here represents the chemistry. It represents the fact that you're both into each other. You feel drawn to one another. You love each other. It's a compatible match. And I do feel if you decide to choose this person and they decide to choose you, that it really can go the distance. Look at this. Here we are with the Death card. So there's something about life just wanting you to start over, and what hasn't worked out for you, it's a blessing, I feel. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio, perhaps. So through that transition, you're being directed to move on. What are you moving on from? This Tower. Okay, so that is no accident that that's coming forward, because we did see some of the challenging things that have already come through, and the second time that we do have the Tower popping up. So something happened to separate you from someone that was not meant to be a part of your future. You do have another ace coming through, Ace of Wands. So I really do feel this is life just wanting to move you forward and start again. Here's the Four of Swords once again. So we've got some duplicate messages that are popping up, directing you to take a break from challenging situations and just prepare yourself for something way better, you know? Ooh, sorry for that noise in the background. Keep working on parts of your life that you need to focus on, Taurus, because as long as you continue to dedicate that energy towards yourself, I feel in time you will reap those rewards. And so with the Seven of Pentacles, it literally says hard work that pays off. Okay. Look at this, another ace. This is so beautiful. And then that's followed by the Fool. So lots of new energy popping up. You need to believe in what's meant for you. You need to take action where action is needed. And it does say new love here. This is also a card of focusing on yourself, because you have to be able to find fulfillment within you, to love yourself for a minute, you know, before you dive into another relationship. You got to put yourself first. All right. So let me grab one more here. One more card for Taurus. Look at this. Divine Feminine, there you are. You're coming in as the Empress. I can't help but look at the next card. We've got the Sun. So especially for my feminines who started off as this broken feminine, I really do feel you will have your day. Things are going to improve. Things are going to be better. You're going to be a lot happier than how you have been in the past. You've been through a lot. We see that Tower coming through twice, but that's in the past. So all you can do is focus on loving yourself in the meantime and preparing yourself for better days ahead. All right, so it looks good, the transition that we're seeing, and give it some time to present itself into your life if it hasn't already. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.